One of our top stories this morning, the Interior Department's Office of Inspector General says it's investigating Secretary Ryan Zinke's use of charter flights. Zinke disclosed last week he's taken 3 charter flights, including a $12,000 late-night trip from Las Vegas to his home state of Montana. A spokeswoman for the Inspector General's office, Nancy DiPialo, said the office is investigating. Zinke is one of several cabinet members now facing questions about travel after Tom Price resigned as health chief. Price came under criticism for using costly chartered planes while on government business. Zinke said Friday that, quote, taxpayers absolutely have the right to know official travel costs, end quote, but dismissed criticism of his flights, quote, as a little BS over travel, end quote. Missoula police arrested a man last Friday after an ex-girlfriend claimed she'd been attacked in her own home. Police spokesman Travis Welsh explains.
Officers were called to a report of a disturbance in the 1900 block of Montana Street. Female there had reported that an ex-boyfriend and father of her child had come to her residence. She reported that he had been drinking and that he forced his way in the house and put an arm around her throat as she attempted to walk back into the house, restricting her breathing.
The man added more charges to his record through various attempts to evade police.
He grabbed her phone from her when she attempted to call 911 for help, refused to let her leave when she wanted to go out the front door, and was hiding from officers when they responded and found him underneath a couch. He's identified as 26-year-old Toby Wolfblack, and he was arrested for charges related to this incident, including aggravated assault.
Wolfblack also faces charges for tampering with a communication device, unlawful restraint, and obstructing a peace officer. A 3-year-old boy was also in the residence during the attack, but police say he was unharmed. At the end of August, the Montana Board of Regents was informed by Governor Steve Bullock's office they'd need to trim an extra 10% from their budget, along with all other state agencies. According to Kevin McCrae from the Commissioner of Higher Education's office, the couple total millions of dollars from Montana's universities.
The university system's share of these new budget cuts would be about $44 million worth of state funding cuts total this year and next year. $34 million of that $44 million would come directly from the UM and MSU campuses and their affiliates.
The cuts represent about $10 million for the University of Montana, and if they do go through, will likely lead to higher tuition, according to McCrae.
UM will either need to cut educational access and educational services by another $5 million each year, or if UM just cannot reasonably reduce educational services by that amount, then next year the board could be deciding, okay, what combination of cuts plus tuition increases would be necessary.
The board already raised tuition at UM last May for this year. Next, McCrae says it's still unclear at this point just how much tuition might increase if those cuts do go through. Government auditors say a north central Montana Indian tribe cannot adequately account for $3.5 million in primarily federal funds, including money for a corruption-plagued water project that's led to numerous criminal convictions. The Inspector General of the U.S. Department of the Interior said in a pair of recent audits that the Chippewa Cree tribe was unable to document how it spent the money. The audits examined a $2 million contract for the Rocky Boys Reservation water system and $3.7 million for tribal transportation programs. Chippewa Cree Chairman Harlan Baker said Monday the tribe plans to respond to the audit later this week. He declined any further comment. Auditors also faulted the U.S. Bureau of Indian Affairs for failing to provide enough oversight on the contracts. A Las Vegas radio network with ties to Missoula provided a description of the response by the city and people of Las Vegas after Sunday night's massacre in front of the Mandalay Bay Hotel. Sounds of the Spirit Radio general manager Brad Staley said when the word first began to circulate about the magnitude of the carnage, he said the people of Las Vegas began to respond by the hundreds to help in any way they could.
When people began to hear what happened last night, they began turning out, even in the middle of the night, at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. Hundreds and hundreds of people went to donate blood. The Blood Services Center opened their doors to collect blood, and we've had hundreds of people in line to donate blood today.
Staley said that being a Christian radio network, prayers had been offered for the people involved, but that one group specifically asked for prayer.
We talked earlier to a person working at the coroner's office, and they said that with so many victims. They're having trouble identifying all of the victims. And she said, I know that you're on the air encouraging people to pray for the first responders, but she said, we would appreciate your prayers here at the coroner's office as well. She said, we're the last responders, and we need your prayers as well.
Staley said the entire city is pulling together. Imagine waking up one morning to discover that a dear friend, a person you've trusted with the intimate details of your business, has been robbing you blind for years, leaving you and your business near bankruptcy. This is embezzlement, and it happens every day. Deputy Prosecutor Carla Painter said embezzlement can range from a business that uses a simple program like QuickBooks to the most complicated spreadsheets of a large corporation.
I've had one that involved some QuickBooks scamming, where this particular employee had absolute control of QuickBooks, and she would go in and she would essentially print out a check that was made out to herself, and then she would go back in and change the payee to Walmart, so it looked like it was a business expense.
Pater said tracking down an embezzler takes a skilled investigator who knows what to look for.
It's not just a matter of looking at the spreadsheets that your embezzler might be creating, because she or he might have a way to manipulate that. You actually have to go back and look specifically at the bank statements, specifically at the deposit slips, and track the money from the time it comes in to where it goes and to who's accountable for it.
Once an embezzler is investigated and charged, they'll be sentenced in order to pay restitution. However, that can bring even more criminal activity.
Another one that was pretty frustrating for me was a woman that had actually stole $200,000 from her employer, and when she was out on felony probation, she actually started doing the same crimes with two other victim businesses. So it seemed to me that she was actually stealing money again to try to pay off what she owed.
Pater said any business owner who suspects embezzlement should contact law enforcement immediately, and they'll refer the case to the Missoula County Attorney's Office. Our News Talk time now, 6:12.
News Talk, KGVO.
Missoula's official weather station. Mostly cloudy to cloudy skies with a few lingering showers early today. By the afternoon, those showers will diminish and our clouds will begin to clear out, but temperatures will stay quite cold. We'll be stuck in the mid-40s. Tonight, we'll drop back into the 20s. I'm meteorologist Brooke Foster for Missoula's KECI 13.